Sup guys, today with a different approach than usual because I have some small rapid fire crypto news because all crypto news are also Supra news, and then I want to talk about a thread that appeared on X which is pretty concerning, but I want to deep dive into this single thread that claims Supra has to change some things to be successful. So without further ado, let's do this rapid fire news section. Let's go. So first of all, Poland doesn't want the MiCA bill. If you don't know what that is, MiCA is the regulation for the European Union and Poland says no. Next one, Pakistan wants to launch its own stablecoin on Binance, which is pretty weird. Polymarket, so the exchange where you can bet on anything, wants to integrate MetaMask, so crypto adoption in Polymarket. Binance wants to launch its own Bitcoin ETF. And now the CFTC announced that Bitcoin can also be traded on regulated exchanges, a new era for BTC just beginning, so more adoption coming. The former PayPal president said all the money in the world will move to Bitcoin and thus to crypto. Larry Fink said wealth funds have been buying Bitcoin like crazy. And Malaysian authorities launched a crackdown on nearly 14,000 Bitcoin mining rigs that have stolen $1.1 billion in electricity in 2020. And the most hilarious this week, there was a debate between CZ from Binance and Peter Schiff, the anti-Bitcoin guy and the anti-crypto guy. And CZ had a gift for him and it was a fake gold bar. Peter Schiff couldn't differ from a real gold bar and a fake one, and thus proving the point of CZ, don't trust, verify. So that was a nice move from CZ. Tom Lee, very bullish, maybe a bit too bullish, says adoption could rise 200x if global retirement savers allocate even modestly. This will happen, and then money will flow also into the altcoins. So, US money printers are going brrr again. US Treasuries bought back 12.5 billion of its own debt. So, money printing is starting again. That's cool. And again, Mr. God of the World himself, Larry Fink from BlackRock says, I see a big, large use case for Bitcoin. I get excited about Bitcoin. Probably nothing. And the last one, because it's very funny, Ledger partnered with Lamborghini. So now once the bull run starts and the altcoin season comes back, you can finally buy your Lamborghini directly with Bitcoin. And the last one, a bit funny, my videos apparently get quoted and captioned for further use. And this is probably how it feels to have 1000 subscribers. If you're not already subscribed, do it now and like the video. And now to the main part. So guys, let's begin with the main topic of this video. It's about Supra, and this time Ben has written a thread. He said he already talked about that, but we go into detail because some of the points are really true and the developers and the community has to address those, but some I don't really agree on, and we go deeper into that. So let's read. Supra critique and suggestions why the best layer 1 in crypto is losing new users before they start. 20-hour volume 897k. Let's pump that up. To be honest, price doesn't look that pleasant right now. Yes, we also dipped again a bit. If we go to the 1 hour chart, yeah, we had now a new low there at 1040. But there is a reason for that, and we come to that. Alright. Supra boasts the best tech in the world, and honestly it delivers with its innovative layer 1 features. But onboarding new users, it's a maze that's driving people away. Here's the breakdown based on real pain points, plus actionable fixes to make Supra unstoppable. I've shared this feedback since February, hoping the team listens. An SEO nightmare. First point. Google, Supra Crypto and missed the mark. First hit, CoinMarketCap. Let's put this to a test. Of course, the first hit you get is the Toyota Supra. It's been around since 1986. Of course, when you look for Supra, you get this. But this guy now claims Supra Crypto. And what do we get? It's not right. He says you get CoinMarketCap. That's not right. So maybe they fixed this already. You get instantly to Supra.com. Supra.com barely mentions crypto, layer 1 or blockchain. Just 3 times in the footer. Title: Supra, a faster, better Web3 experience for everyone, 0 high search keywords. If we go to that, the first thing, okay, join Discord by the way if you haven't, and earn SAPs now. Build the future of finance with automatic DeFi. The first fully on-chain, so there is chain automation is here. Unlock a new automatic DeFi playground for you, further enabled by your vertical stack. He is absolutely right. There is nothing saying blockchain. There is nothing saying cryptocurrency. There's nothing saying crypto. The only buzzwords you see are DeFi, on-chain automation. Well, that's it. Let's give him a point there. Maybe try to reformulate that again, because people might be, I don't know if that's the right word, but they might be confused when they land on the page. Is this a cryptocurrency? Is this some software? What is it? So maybe try to weave in the words like cryptocurrency or blockchain. Okay, he's got a point there. Supra, a fast blah 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 blah. Search results. Supra searches Toyota car results. Okay, we got that. Fix optimize Supra.com for SEO. Search engine optimization for those who don't know. Add keywords like Supra, crypto, layer 1 blockchain in titles, headers, and content. Aim for top Google spots to capture curious searches. Yes, absolutely. But is this priority number 1 right now? We come to that later, because I think what this guy doesn't get, so Ben, no hurt feelings, I think you're right at most, but is this priority number 1 right now? And this is a question I will ask again. So, number 2, developer-focused site ignores retail users who bring the liquidity. Homepage screams devs only, does it? Okay, ecosystem, learn, community, about, build on Supra, try Supra AutoFi, build with automation, read the white paper, the rise of AutoFi. So here we got another talk, learn about it. So to be honest, the page is more about learning. I like this section so much. It's just a visualization how fast the oracles are. It's awesome. Let's really start building. Okay, he might have a point there. It's really developer and builder focused. I will address that, but first, let's read what he has to say. Homepage screams devs only. Mobile view cluttered with white space, not optimized SEO penalties, bored users scrolling away. Missing basics, what's Supra, how to buy, where to use, ecosystem highlights. How to buy. If you have ever seen a typical meme coin webpage, always one of the first 3 sections is where to buy, how to buy now. Do you really think, Ben, that this is authentic? If you have on your webpage, buy my shit. Isn't the smarter way to just approach the developers first? And that's the point I want to make. Maybe the page is for the state Supra is in right now. It's right now in the building stage. And I'm pretty sure Joshua and the other guys see it the same way. Right now, Supra tries to attract the builders, tries to attract the developers. Once everything is built up and the ecosystem has grown enough, they can instantly swap into let's attract retail mode. And maybe this is what they want. So right now, Supra needs the builders. Of course, if you have invested, of course you want the retailers now because you maybe want to offload your bags, I don't know. But for the long term, isn't it the better approach to first attract the developers and the builders, and then when it is grown enough, you say, okay guys, now we have a badass kick-ass product, let's show it to the world. And then the retailers will come. And then we can actually commercialize the thing and make it bigger for the retail to come in. And then you might have your bag sold, brother. All right. How to buy? Absolutely not. I wouldn't do that. Where to use? Okay, that's true. maybe some I don't know, on the landing page, on the first page, what does Supra do? Some kind of short video, 2 minutes, the problems it solves. Maybe approach like, Ethereum? Well, the Ethereum ecosystem looks like this, and all the layer 2s and all this convoluted clusterfuck. And then you go, and Supra has this solution, blah, 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 vertical blockchain, Okay, he has a point there, that's nice. Ecosystem highlights, well, to be honest, the page has that. Okay. Fix, create a mobile first landing page. Short, all about Supra explainer, easy guides. Buy Supra, meh. Usage, spot, staking, dApps, DeFi, you have that on Starkey. Spotlight, ecosystem, projects. Yes, okay. People want frictionless fun, not 20 minutes of hunting. Make it enjoyable. To be honest, this he took a screenshot of the mobile app and he has a point there. You can try it out yourself. The mobile page doesn't look very pleasant. But again, is it the target audience for Supra to attract people who browse for where they're built on their smartphone? To be honest, I don't think so. Let's get back. Fragmented ecosystem. Too many sites, no central hub. Projects scattered across domains, subdomains with inconsistent designs and navigations. Autofi, blah, blah, blah. Supernova, blah, blah, blah. PBO, blah, blah, blah. Suprascanner, and so on. And for devs, multi-VM, dApps, showdown. No quick links on supra.com. Is this... What's this then? So again, he says Autofi, products, Autofi. Supernova, Supra Oracles. Vertical integration, Supernova. PBO, Suprascanner. Do we have Suprascanner on the page? Suprascan. Starkey. Starkey. I see how... It's everything on the page, man. I don't know when you wrote this thread, but everything is here. It's not at first sight, of course. You have the splash screen in the beginning, but when you have the first drop-down menu, you have all the products there. Do you want to make it more obvious? For whom? For builders, this is all they need. Where do you want to go? What is it? It's cool. It's highlighted. It looks professional. The Starkey wallet is especially highlighted, so maybe your argument is where to buy. To be honest, the most highlighted thing on the whole webpage is the Starkey wallet, where you can buy Supra via Bankser. So, No quick links on blah blah blah. Fix, build a central portal. Yes, it is what it is. Had a drop down with all the dedicated ecosystem page listing top dApps projects. It's already done. Unified design across sites for seamless navigations. Devs hate chaos too. Does this look like chaos to you? I don't know. Ben, if you're seeing this, maybe you can comment down there, or maybe there are people watching who understand what he wrote. You can explain it down in the comments what he means with his third point, fragmented ecosystem. Because of course, people who build on Supra build dApps. It's what it's for. And how else do you want to do that? Because on the page, all the big things like iAssets is linked in the products tab. It's all there. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. This isn't just nitpicking, it's about growth. Supra's tech is elite, but without user-friendly access, we're missing mass adoption. New users shouldn't leave before discovering the magic. Non-financial advice, do your own research. Thanks for reading. View on mobile, blah, blah, blah. And here it is. Supra's tech is elite? Yes. It's about growth? Yes. But without user-friendly access, we're missing mass adoption? Yes. Do you want mass adoption with an unfinished product? I come from gaming. And there is already some things that are really, really frustrating. And it's called early access. If you ever bought an early access game, you will go in, you will play an unfinished product, you say, meh, and then you put it away. And finally, maybe half a year or 2 years later, they say, now we have our finished product. And by that, in your mind, you say, I already played this and it was meh. Less people will return. It's just like, it is what it is. People will not return. They think in their head, I already tried this, even if it was early access, and even if they know it was early access, and even if they know, yeah, cool, I understood the game in its core, because I played early access, I don't want to play this. And this is why I think early access is bullshit. And what he is calling for is early access. This is not the way. In my opinion, Supra is doing this exactly the right way. Even if the price looks like this. Fuck this. If you believe in the project, buy there. Buy there, buy there, buy there, buy there, buy there, buy there, buy there. Always buy the lows or buy the tops. It doesn't really matter at this point. If you believe in the project, then at some point it will be for retail and the product will be finished and all the killer dApps will be running. And then we will attract the retail investor. And then you can finally sell your bags, guys. I hope that's not why you do this. It's about the future of finance. It's about the future of, well, the planet. If you ask me, we need new systems, we need new money. That's why my channel banner reads this. So guys, that's it from me. If you like or dislike this shotgun news section, please let me know down in the comments. If you only want Supra news and only Supra for the next weeks, then also let me know down in the comments. I had fun doing this. I hope you had fun too, and I wish you the best and a nice week, and see you next one. Bye.